That's it. So today we are continuing with the compilation of the Sri Krishna Chaitanya book, and today's chapter is entitled, "In the third attempt, the Dacoits are blinded, fall into a ditch, and Indradeva sends a rainstorm," under the section "The Pastimes of Nityananda." Chaitanya Bhagavat, Andyakhanda 5.592.
নিত্যানন্দ চরণ ভ্রমণকারীরা যখন অনায়াসে সর্ববিঘ্নের খণ্ডন হয়, তখন নিত্যানন্দ প্রভুর বিঘ্নকারীর অস্তিত্ব কোথায়? নিত্যানন্দ চরণ ভজ বিঘ্ন খণ্ডে তাহা সবার স্মরণে।
All those who worship the lotus feet of Lord Nityananda.
By the remembrance of all those who worship the lotus feet of Lord Nityananda.
All obstacles are vanquished.
All obstacles are vanquished.
So, not even only the remembrance of the lotus feet of Lord Nityananda.
So only the remembrance of the lotus feet of Lord Nityananda.
Or remembering those who are constantly worshiping the lotus feet of Lord Nityananda.
But remembering those who are constantly worshiping the lotus feet of Lord Nityananda.
Also destroy all the vanquish all the obstacles.
Also vanquish all the obstacles. Chaitanya Bhagavat, Andyakhanda 5.593.
হেন নিত্যানন্দ প্রভু বিহারে আপনে, বিঘ্ন পারে কোন জনে।
As such, when Lord Nityananda Prabhu
As such, when Lord Nityananda Prabhu
wanders about, himself wanders about, is there any person who can obstruct him in any way?
Is there any person who can obstruct him in any way? Purport: envious people always try to create obstacles in the endeavors of saintly persons. Under the influence of their sinful mentality, they create obstacles for all sorts of beneficial activities in this world. But no envious person will ever be able to create obstacles in any of the activities of Sri Nityananda performs in his desire to serve Lord Krishna.
Dacoits, prasad distribution, Harinam,
Rath Yatras, Prasad distribution, Harinam,
etc.
etc.
in the Western world require so many licenses and permissions.
Most licenses and permissions,
But by the mercy of Nityananda, these obstacles are overcome.
but by the mercy of Nitai Gaur, these obstacles are overcome. Chaitanya Bhagavat, Antyakanda 5.594.
নিত্যানন্দ দাসের স্মরণে অবিদ্যা খণ্ডন। অবিদ্যা খণ্ডয়ে যা দাসের স্মরণে, সে প্রভুরে বিঘ্ন করিবে কোন জনে।
Ignorance is destroyed by remembering Lord Nityananda's servants.
Ignorance is destroyed by remembering Lord Nityananda's servants.
Now, considering that, if any person who can obstruct Lord Nityananda in any way,
Considering that, is there any person who can obstruct Lord Nityananda in any way? Purport. No one is able to place impediments before Sri Nityananda, who is the master of the Supreme Lord's servants. For if a person remembers topics of even Sri Nityananda's servants, the action of ignorance in the form of aversion to the Supreme Lord cannot be maintained, and all his sinful thoughts are destroyed.
Hare Ram. Lord Nityananda is so auspicious that even his servants
So Lord Nityananda is so auspicious that even his servants,
remembrance can destroy obstacles.
remembrance can destroy obstacles.
Because Srila Prabhupada is divine grace. If you look to the divine Prabhupada,
Because Srila Prabhupada, His Divine Grace, A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada,
the previous spiritual master,
the previous
the result, all obstacles are removed.
as a result, all obstacles were removed. Hari Bol. Chaitanya Bhagavat, Antyakanda 5.595.
সর্বগণ সহ বিঘ্ননাথ নিত্যানন্দ দাস বিশ্ব বিনাশক রুদ্র নিত্যানন্দের অংশ অংশ। সর্বগণ সহ বিঘ্ননাথ যার দাস, যার অংশ রুদ্র করে জগত বিনাশ।
Lord Ganesha,
Lord Ganesh,
a servant of all obstacles,
the
the
destroyer,
destroyer of all obstacles,
the destroyer of all
is
obstacles,
the servant of Lord Nityananda.
is a servant of Lord Nityananda.
Lord Nityananda's servant is Indradeva,
Lord Nityananda's servant is Rudradeva,
who is his midnight portion, and he annihilates the universe.
who is his plenary portion and who annihilates the universe. Chaitanya Bhagavat, Antyakanda 5.596.
নিত্যানন্দ অংশাংশ শেষের আলোড়নে ভূমিকম্প, যার অংশ কম্প প্রভু নিত্যানন্দ কারে তান ভয়।
Lord Nityananda's plenary portion, Anantadeva,
When Lord Nityananda's plenary portion, Anantadeva,
uh, slightly trembles, slightly moves,
slightly moves,
the universe trembles.
the universe trembles.
How then will the Lord Nityananda Prabhu
How can then Lord Nityananda Prabhu
be afraid of anyone?
be afraid of anyone? Purport. When the Guna Avatar Rudra, who is a portion of the plenary portion of Nityananda Prabhu, is able to annihilate the universe, when Ganapati and his associates are always engaged in his service, and when his plenary portion, Sri Ananta, who supports the universe, becomes a little restless, the 14 worlds tremble, then how can that Nityananda Prabhu be afraid of anyone? In the Srimad Bhagavatam 10.85.31, it is stated, O soul of all that be, the creation, maintenance, and destruction of the universe are all carried out by a fraction of an expansion of your expansion. Today I have come to take shelter of you, the Supreme Lord.
Hello.
In the Srimad Bhagavatam 3.25.42, it is stated, it is because of my supremacy that the wind blows out of fear of me, the sun shines out of fear of me, and the Lord of the clouds, Indra, sends forth showers out of fear of me. Fire burns out of fear of me, and death goes about taking its toll out of fear of me. In the Srimad Bhagavatam 3.29.38 to 45, it is stated, Lord Vishnu, the Supreme Personality of Godhead, who is the enjoyer of all sacrifices, is the time factor and the master of all masters. He enters everyone's heart. He is the support of everyone, and he causes every being to be annihilated by another. No one is dear to the Supreme Personality of Godhead, nor is anyone his enemy or friend, but he gives inspiration to those who have not forgotten him and destroys those who have. Out of fear of the Supreme Personality of Godhead, the wind blows. Out of fear of him, the sun shines. Out of fear of him, the rain pours forth showers. And out of fear of him, the hosts of heavenly bodies shed their luster. Out of fear of the Supreme Personality of Godhead, the trees, creepers, herbs, and seasonal plants and flowers blossom and fructify, each in its own season. Out of fear of the Supreme Personality of Godhead, the rivers flow, and the oceans never overflows. Out of fear of him, only does fire burn, and does the earth with its mountains not sink in the water of the universe. Subject to the control of the Supreme Personality of Godhead, the sky allows outer space to accommodate all the various planets, which holds innumerable living entities. The total universal body expands with its 7 coverings under his supreme control. Out of fear of the Supreme Personality of Godhead, the directing demigods in charge of the modes of material nature carry out the functions of creation, maintenance, and destruction. Everything animate and inanimate within this material world is under their control. The eternal time factor has no beginning and no end. It is the representative of the Supreme Personality of Godhead, the maker of the criminal world. It brings about the end of the phenomenal world. It carries on the work of creation by bringing one individual into existence from another, and likewise it dissolves the universe by destroying even the Lord of Death, Yamaraj. In the Brahma Samhita 5.50, it is stated, I worship the primeval Lord Govinda. Ganesh always holds his lotus feet upon the pair of tumuli protruding from his elephant head in order to obtain power for his function of destroying all obstacles on the path of progress in the three worlds. Chaitanya Bhagavat, Antyakanda 5.597.
সর্বনবদ্বীপে করে স্বচ্ছন্দে কীর্তন, স্বচ্ছন্দে করেন ক্রীড়া ভোজন শয়ন।
Nityananda really performs kirtan throughout Navadvip.
Lord Nityananda freely performs kirtan throughout Navadvip,
And he freely enjoys pastimes of eating and sleeping.
and he freely enjoys pastimes of eating and sleeping. Chaitanya Bhagavat, Antyakanda 5.598.
সর্বঙ্গে সকল যেন দেখি বলদেব রোহিণী কুমার।
All his limbs have all priceless ornaments.
All of his limbs have all priceless ornaments.
He looked just like Baladev, the son of Rohini
He looked
Devi.
just like Baladev, the son of Rohini
Devi.
Rohini Devi. Chaitanya Bhagavat, Antyakanda 5.
So many people didn't know how Lord Nityananda was wearing so many priceless ornaments.
Many people didn't know how Lord Nityananda was wearing so many priceless ornaments.
But just as Lord Baladev was decorated by jewels and gold,
So just as Lord Baladev was decorated by jewels and gold ornaments,
and pearl necklaces.
and pearl necklaces.
Lord Nityananda also dressed like Baladev.
Lord Nityananda also dressed like Baladev. Chaitanya Bhagavat, Antyakanda 5.599.
কর্পূর তাম্বুল প্রভু করেন চর্বণ, ঈষৎ হাসিয়া মোহে জগ জনম।
The Lord chewed betel nuts mixed with camphor,
The Lord chewed betel nuts mixed with camphor,
and his gentle smile enchanted people of the entire world.
and his gentle smile enchanted people of the entire world. Chaitanya Bhagavat, Antyakanda 5.600.
অভয় পরমানন্দ স্থানে অভয় ভক্ত গোষ্ঠী শনে
fearless, and in transcendental ecstasy.
Fearless and in transcendental ecstasy,
Lord Nityananda strolled everywhere.
Lord Nityananda strolled everywhere.
With devotees in the association of devotees
In the association of devotees,
who are also fearless and transcendently ecstatic.
who are also fearless and transcendentally ecstatic. Chaitanya Bhagavat, Antyakanda 5.601.
তৃতীয়বার দস্যুগণের নিত্যানন্দ বাসস্থানের সমীপে আগমন। আর যুক্তি করি পাপী দস্যুগণে আইলা চন্দ্রের
Again, after making their plan,
The sinful Dacoits
the sinful Dacoits
came to Nityananda Chandra's house.
came to Lord Nityananda Chandra's house. Chaitanya Bhagavat,
This was the third attempt. First, second attempt having been fruitless.
this was the third attempt, the first and second attempt having been fruitless.
And now they robbed Lord Nityananda,
Now they're ready to rob Lord Nityananda,
and they came with that spirit.
and they came with that spirit.
They don't know that Lord Nityananda is fearless.
But they don't know that Lord Nityananda is fearless. Chaitanya Bhagavat, Antyakandas 5.602.
দৈবে সেই দিনে মহামেঘের অন্ধকার মহাঘোর নিশা নাহি লোকের সঞ্চার
By will of providence,
That day, due to dense cloud cover,
that day, due to dense cloud cover,
it was
it was dark.
because it was dense, dark night.
Because it was a dense, dark night,
There were no people commuting.
there were no people commuting.
This is a good night for Dacoits to strike.
This was a good night for the Dacoits to strike.
They want cover of darkness.
They want cover of darkness. Chaitanya Bhagavat, Antyakanda 5.603.
মহাভয়ঙ্কর নিশা চোর দস্যুগণ 10 পাজ অস্ত্র এক জনের কাচন
due to the great
due to the great fearful
fearful
night,
each and every one of the thieves and dacoits
each and every one of the thieves and dacoits
carried 5 or 10 weapons.
carried 5 or 10 weapons. Chaitanya Bhagavat, Antyakhanda 5.604.
সকলের অন্ধতা প্রাপ্তি ও গর্তে পতন
Ah.
প্রবিষ্ট
All.
সকলের অন্ধতা প্রাপ্তি ও গর্তে পতন প্রবিষ্ট চাহিতে না পারে
As the dacoits and thieves enter the courtyard
As soon as the dacoits and thieves entered the courtyard
of Lord Nityananda's house,
of Lord Nityananda's house,
they were completely blinded,
they were completely blinded,
unable to see anything.
unable to see anything. Chaitanya Bhagavat, Antyakhanda 5.605.
কিছু নাহি দেখে অন্ধ হইল দস্যুগণ সবে হত প্রাণ বুদ্ধিমত
Dacoits cannot see anything,
The dacoits could not see anything,
and they became blind.
and they became blind.
Everyone life, air, intelligence, and mind
Everyone's life, air, intelligence, and mind
was disturbed.
was disturbed. Chaitanya Bhagavat, Antyakhanda 5.606.
কেহ গিয়া পরে গড় খাইর ভিতরে চোখে ফোকে ঢাসে তারে কামড়াই মারে
All of the thieves fell into a trench.
Some of the thieves fell into a trench.
Leeches, insects, and young flies are biting them
Leeches,
profusely.
leeches, insects, and gadflies were biting them profusely. Chaitanya, the phrase Gada Haira The phrase Gar Kaida refers to a trench surrounding the place or residence of a king or landlord.
So the Dacoits couldn't see the trench around the house.
So the dacoits couldn't see the trench around the house.
blinded by the darkness.
being blinded by the darkness,
They fell in the ditch.
they fell in the ditch,
In the trench.
in the trench,
They were beaten.
and they were beaten, beaten by insects, by leeches,
Sucking their blood.
sucking their blood. They're suffering like anything. Chaitanya Bhagavat, Antyakanda 5.607.
উচ্ছিষ্ট গর্তেতে কেহ কেহ তথা বিছা পোকের কামড়ে
So the Dacoits fell into a pit
Some of the Dacoits fell into a pit
where food remnants were thrown.
where food remnants were thrown.
And there, being bitten by insects and scorpions,
And they're being bitten by insects and scorpions.
some of them died.
Some of them died. Wow. Chaitanya Bhagavat, Antyakanda 5.608.
কেহ কেহ পরে গিয়া কাটার ওপরে সর্ব কাটা নড়িতে না পারে
Some of the Dacoits
Some of the Dacoits
fell on, uh, on thorns
fell on thorns
that pierced all of their limbs.
that pierced all of their limbs.
They could not move.
And they could not move.
Nityananda,
Norite napare. They could not move their limbs. Chaitanya Bhagavat, Antyakanda 5.609.
হালের উত্তরে গিয়া হস্ত কেহ করে ক্রন্দ
some of the Dacoits
Some of the Dacoits
fell into a well.
fell into a canal.
The hands and the legs were broken.
Their hands and legs were broken.
They cried out.
They cried out.
In those days, they didn't have flashlights,
In those days, they didn't have flashlights,
torches, and
torches,
they didn't see where they were going.
so they couldn't see where they were going. They didn't see where they were going.
Some fell in a ditch, some fell in a garbage hole,
Some fell in a ditch, some fell in a garbage hole,
some fell in a canal.
some fell in canal.
Arms were broken.
Their legs and arms were broken.
They're crying.
They were crying.
Wow.
Wow. Chaitanya Bhagavat, Antyakanda 5.610.
সেইখানে কারো কারো গায়ে আইলো দস্যুগণ চিন্তা পাইল অন্তর।
In that place, in some of their bodies, fever arrived, and all the dacoits became worried within. All right, Guru Maharaj. Chaitanya Bhagavat Antyakhanda 5.611.
ইন্দ্রের মহা ঝড় বৃষ্টি প্রকাশপূর্বক নিত্যানন্দ সেবা হেন সময় করিতে লাগিলা ঝড় বৃষ্টি তো
At the same time, the playful Lord Indra
At the same time, the playful Lord Indra
started a great rainstorm
started a great rainstorm
at that place.
at that place. Chaitanya Bhagavat Antyakhanda 5.612.
একে মরে দস্যু পোক ঝোঁকের কামড়ে বিশেষে মহাবৃষ্টি ঝড়ে
On the other hand, the Dacoits suffered the lives of leeches and insects.
On the one hand, the dacoits suffered the bites of leeches and insects.
And on the other hand, they suffered further from a great rainstorm.
And on the other hand, they suffered greater, further from the great rainstorm.
Mahabrishti
Mahabrishti Jore.
Don't mess with Lord Nityananda.
Don't mess with Lord Nityananda.
Wow. Wow.
Wow, wow. Chaitanya Bhagavat Antyakhanda 5.630.
Shilavrishti, wow.
শিলাবৃষ্টি শিলাবৃষ্টি পরে সব হাসে দুঃখের সাগরে
Hailstorms
Hailstorms
fell on all of their limbs,
fell on all their limbs,
and the light air did not pass away.
but their life air did not pass away.
So they floated in an ocean of misery.
And so they floated in an ocean of misery. Wow.
Wanting to steal the Lord Nityananda, this is what they got.
Wanting to steal from Lord Nityananda, this is what they got.
Approached Lord Nityananda to get the mercy of love of Krishna,
If you approach Lord Nityananda to get the mercy of love of Krishna,
he gives it freely.
he gives it freely.
If you want to steal from him,
But if you want to steal from him,
that's what they got.
this is what they got. Chaitanya Bhagavat, Antyakanda 5.614.
হেন সে পরে এক মহাঝঞ্ঝনা ত্রাসে মূর্ছা যায় সবে পাশরি আপনা
But and then ball struck.
One big lightning bolt struck there.
Right,
And being frightened,
right, unconscious,
the Dacoits fell unconscious,
forgetting themselves.
forgetting themselves.
Hailstorm, lightning,
Hailstorms, lightning,
rain,
rain. Phew.
leeches,
Leeches,
insects,
insects,
you name it.
you name it.
They're something like anything.
They were suffering like anything.
Like you hear that Bengali story, Kacha Kacha with their tail.
Like we hear in the Bengali story, Kacha, Gacher Katha, Gopur,
Want to steal a fruit, then they wanted to know he used it freely.
they wanted to steal the fruit, but if they beg Lord Nityananda, he gives it freely. Chaitanya Bhagavat, Antyakanda 5.615.
Oh, hey,
Radhe, Radharani's, Srimati Radharani's garland.
মহাবৃষ্টি দস্যুগা ভিজে নিরন্ত শীতে সবার কম্পিত কলেগা
because of the heavy rain,
Because of the heavy rain,
the house were continuously drenched
the Dacoits were continuously drenched
with the rainwater
with the rainwater
due to a great cold.
due to a great cold.
All their bodies shivered.
All their bodies shivered. Chaitanya Bhagavat, Antikanda 5.616.
অন্ধ হইয়াছে কিছু না পায় দেখিতে মরে দস্যুগণ মহা ঝড় বৃষ্টি শীতে
The Dacoits became blind
The Dacoits became blind.
and could not see anything.
They could not see anything.
They were dying due to a great storm,
They were dying due to the great storm,
rain,
rain,
and cold.
and cold. Chaitanya Bhagavat, Antyakanda 5.617.
নিত্যানন্দ দ্রোহে আছে ক্রোধে সে মারেন দুঃখ দিয়া
to try Lord Nityananda, they have come.
To betray Lord Nityananda, they have come.
Knowing this, love
Anger
Nityananda by giving them suffering.
killed the Dacoits by giving them suffering. Thus ends the chapter entitled, In the Third Attempt, the Dacoits are blinded, fall into a ditch, and Indradeva sends a rainstorm. Under the section, The Pastimes of Nityananda.
Lord Nityananda,
Lord Nityananda,
any question?
any questions? কাদের কোনো প্রশ্ন?
Question. What is that?
Madam?
What is the question?
What is the question? Give me a mic.
Krishna Maharaj.
Hare Krishna.
Maharaj, we always know that Lord Nityananda is so merciful to the devotees. And in this pastime, we see how the mercy is not there completely. Is there any way that this Dacoit at the later stage got the mercy of Lord Nityananda or anything?
Well, we don't know if this is the end of the story or not.
Okay.
We don't know if this is the end of the story or not.
You know that Madai, even Madai hit Nityananda, he didn't take it seriously.
Know that in the story of Jagai and Madai, even Madai hit Lord Nityananda. Lord Nityananda didn't take it seriously.
He said, just because you called me to read, I mean, I don't give you love for God.
He said, just because you have caused me to bleed doesn't mean I won't give you love of Godhead.
But these Dacoits, thieves, they're coming and wanted to steal from Lord Nityananda.
But these dacoits, the thieves, they are coming and they wanted to steal from Lord Nityananda.
So they went through all these troubles.
They went through all these troubles.
Whether they've had any change of heart, whether they've had it,
Whether they have any change of heart, we'll find out.
I was hoping to get some worship,
I was hoping they'd get some mercy,
but you see that people who want to cause harm to Lord Nityananda,
but we see that people who want to cause harm to Lord Nityananda,
they suffer.
they suffer.
Thank you, Maharaj.
When you pass the mic around, just keep it switched off. Now keep it on.
হরে কৃষ্ণ। ওই তখন গুরু মহারাজ কি
Yeah.
গুরু মহারাজ নিত্যানন্দ প্রভু অত্যন্ত কৃপাময়, যদিও আমরা জানি তিনি আমরা জানিও 10 বিধ নাম অপরাধ মুক্ত হয়ে নাম করার জন্য তিনি অত্যন্ত এমন কৃপা করেন, মুক্ত হয়েও কেন নিতাইয়ের কৃপা থেকে আমরা বঞ্চিত হই, জগামাতে কেন আমরা নাম অপরাধ মুক্ত হয়ে কিভাবে নাম করেও নিতাইয়ের কৃপা পাবো। আর এখানে জগামাতে রক্ত বের করে দিয়েছে কলসির কানা বেড়ে, তো তারা কেন কৃষ্ণ প্রেম পে ইচ্ছা করেও আমরা কেন পাই না, কবে বা হবে আমার কৃপা।
আমরা যে কত কিছু পাই সেটা আমরা বুঝি না।
আমরা যে কত কৃপা পাই সেটা আমরা বুঝি না।
আমরা কিছু পাচ্ছি কিন্তু আমরা সেটা বুঝি না।
আমরা যে কৃপা পাচ্ছি সেটা আমরা বুঝতে পারছি না।
এখন নিত্যানন্দ কৃপা দিচ্ছে
এখন ভগবান নিত্যানন্দ কৃপা দিচ্ছে
এবং সেটা আমরা পেয়ে ধন্য হয়েছি।
এবং সেটা আমরা পেয়ে ধন্য আছি। প্রভু বুঝতে পেরেছেন? হরে কৃষ্ণ।
কি কৃপা চান?
আপনারা কি কৃপা চান?
What mercy do you want?
Mercy do you want?
To run radio?
Sorry?
To run tape recorder?
You want a tape recorder?
What do you want?
What do you want?
So many times they're coming to steal from Lord Nityananda.
There are so many times coming to steal from Lord Nityananda.
And they don't have any other purpose.
They didn't have any other purpose.
Actually, Lord Indra became angry at them.
So naturally, Lord Indra became angry at them.
Sent a powerful hailstorm, windstorm, rainstorm.
Sent powerful hailstorm, windstorm, rainstorm,
They fell in the ditch,
and they fell in a ditch.
written by insects and leeches.
They were bitten by insects and leeches.
Let's see if they learn anything.
Let's see if they learn anything.
We're getting so much mercy on Lord Nityananda. We chant, dance, take prasad.
We are getting so much mercy from Lord Nityananda. We chant, dance, have prasad.
Because our Sata Manina.
Kintu amra seta mane na.
They think, oh, why Lord Nityananda not give me mercy?
Then what we are thinking, oh, why didn't Lord Nityananda give us mercy?
Mercy do you want?
What mercy do you want? Amra shita manina means like we're not recognizing that mercy. Sorry. He tried to translate the Bengali term you gave, Guru Maharaj. Okay, Guru Maharaj.
Uh,
And Radha Krishna came as God.
Happy Ram Navami.
Happy Ramanavami. There was a family with there's that mother who wants to send her son to Gurukula. She wants a blessing.
The see is discussing
GBC is discussing.
whether we don't have any more boarding schools in Mayapur.
That we don't have any more boarding schools in Mayapur.
Our Gurukul, it's day school.
Our Gurukul is a day school.
All schools are always day schools.
All the other schools also day school.
If anyone wants to send their son
If anyone wants to send their son
to Gurukul,
to Gurukul,
they have to live here
they have to live here
and send their son in the time.
and visit the sun every time. Listen to the sun every time.
I will.
Haribol. She wants to send to Vrindavan Gurukul, the school. Where is she? Vrindavan Gurukul or Mayapur Gurukul? Vrindavan.
Vrindavan, they'll be allowed to keep a day boarding school.
Vrindavan, I'm not sure whether they'll be allowed to keep the boarding school.
That remains to be seen.
That has to be seen. Somebody translate. Mataji, translate to her in Bengali. Aladini Mataji. Someone who wants to donate for Guru Maharaj's book distribution, it's very much appreciated by Guru Maharaj. He has a book table right behind you at the back of the roof here. You can donate Srila Prabhupada's books on behalf of Guru Maharaj. All scores to go to Guru Maharaj. So please, you kindly proceed to that if, or tomorrow as well. It's open every day. There's a couple from Krishna Katha Desh. You wanted to hand over the card, I think, wedding card. Wedding invitation. Are you here? Go there.
Welcome to Guru. Endure 74 just want to skip a book that you can individually, collectively, and yatra-wise and group-wise. Pledge now and pay later. Let's successfully complete this year quota as per the instruction of Srila Prabhupada to Guru Maharaj that we need to distribute 1 lakh 20,000 Mahabig books and 12 lakhs small books. That is 120,000 Mahabig books and 1,200,000 small books before his Vyasa Puja. Now let's see those fortunate devotees who have participated in the book distribution pastime of Guru Maharaj from 10th March to 15th March during these 5 days. Premeshwari Padmavati Devidasi from Mumbai, 36 small book. Amrita Chitra Devidasi from Orissa, 1 Bhagavad Gita. Charu Vrinda Mataji from Bangalore, 2 Bhagavad Gita. Sumohana Gaurak Chandradas from Bangladesh, 74 Bhagavad Gita. Pushpasara Vrinda Devidasi from Malaysia, 12 Bhagavad Gita. Mahesh Rudrai from Chennai, 108 Bhagavad Gita. Rutuvana Bihari Das from UK, 20 Bhagavad Gita. Param Karuna Das from Australia, 101 Bhagavad Gita. Vishwak from UK, 20 Bhagavad Gita. Prema Bhakti Latha Devidasi from Chennai, 4 Bhagavad Gita. Kamalanga Chaitanya Das from Singapore, 136 Bhagavad Gita. Sarojini Kalindi Devidasi, 6 Bhagavad Gita. Sumaduri Sumitra Devidasi, 6 Bhagavad Gita. Both of them are from Chennai. Sri Devi Krishna Kanta Devidasi from Chennai, 11 Bhagavad Gita. Nalini Gopika Devidasi, 11 Bhagavad Gita. Mausami Jadhar from Balaram Desh, 4 Bhagavad Gita. Anu Maiti from Midnapur, 2 Chaitanya Charitamrita set and 1 Srimad Bhagavatam set. Gaura Priya Sachimata Devidasi from Kochi, 20 Bhagavad Gita. Ratnajit Sarkar from Singapore, 74 Bhagavad Gita. Nitai Chandra Natraj Das from Damodar Desh Yatra, 40 Bhagavad Gita. Then we have our Nitya Sevaites during these 5 days of 10 March to 15 March. Gopi Krishna Penugonda, 5 Bhagavad Gita on behalf of his son and daughter, Shashank Koti Krishna Das and Sanjana. Tarani Devidasi and her daughter, 5 Bhagavad Gita in 5 days. Dauji Balai every day, 5 Bhagavad Gita for 5 days. Bala Chandra Channa Vinita Gandharvika Devidasi Balavrinda, 20 small books. Gopikanta Krishnadas from USA, 10 small books. Mahendra Begal, Shivani, his wife, and Nikita Begal and Ritika Begal, their kids. 5 Bhagavad Gita and 20 small books in 5 days. Urukrama Kalindi, Sundari, Ujjwala, Nitai, and Diptiman, 5 Bhagavad Gita in 5 days. Saumya Kaushalya Devidasi from Gurgaon, 5 small books in 5 days. Jagadish Chandra Andler Malhotra, Veena Malhotra, 20 small books. So, Guru Maharaj is distributing 706 Mahabig books and 111 small books, a total of 817 Srila Prabhupada books, including 2 Chaitanya Charitamrita set and 1 Srimad Bhagavatam set in 5 days from 10 March to 15 March. Srila Prabhupada Transcendental Book Distribution ki jai. These devotees get a special Narasimha Puja from Sridham Mayapur. All of you devotees also please bless them by calling out Nitai Gauranga with me. Nitai Gauranga. All the disciples of Guru Maharaj are requested to please do update your book distribution score both in Worldwide Sankirtan Newsletter WSN as well as Jayapata Goswami app, both those who are in his zone or otherwise. And please pause on this wonderful opportunity of participating in the pastime of Guru Maharaj book distribution of Srila Prabhupada books. Even if it's a single Bhagavad Gita or just a few small books or one small book even, please do WhatsApp at Guru Maharaj virtual book table anytime at +91 94 34 76 04 02. Stay tuned for tomorrow's Lord Chaitanya class. And let's all pray together for the well-being and blissful Krishna consciousness for all those who are celebrating their anniversaries today. Please join me in the prayer now. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Thank you very much.
Hare Krishna, dear devotees. Let us offer our most respectful humble obeisances and all the Vaishnavas. Vancha kalpatarubhyasya kripa sindhubhya cha patitanam pavanebhyo Vaishnavebhyo namo namaha. Ananta Koti Vaishnava Vrinda ki. See you all tomorrow for Lord Chaitanya class.